I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Top Gear's on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage, I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat, go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a we giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is?
Had thousands of entries, more than 150 contenders, and from our 4 seasonal winners and a very close decision, you chose Toy Soldier 98 as our winner of 1 million VC for Top Play of the Year. That's right, our winter winner took home the grand prize and it wowed us all. Thanks to everyone who submitted top plays this year. It's been quite a ride.
For the land of the...
Hello fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Brooklyn Nets. Hey Dave.
Hey Kevin.
Thanks DA. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Robinson, and it's Durant, and it's Junior in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. And it's Young. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Black in at the 2 spot.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The pass to Young. Back to Black. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Okongwu. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Here's Young with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Here's Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second basket.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Collins against Durant. Collins with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. KD passes to Robinson. To the inside. And Junior throws it down.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young against Irving. And Young kicks to Reddish. And here is KD. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey, and he exemplifies, Junior, the grit and grind of his city in how he plays. You talk about hard-nosed, that's Junior.
Outside Collins. Here's Young. That one good for 2. Young's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Kicks it out to Harden. Nailed from 3-point land.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
and the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat. Young looking around. Foster dishes to Porter.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Inside, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
1:15 left here in the first quarter. Porter, no luck. Nets leading by 7. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
It's Porter, it's out the key. Here's Hunter. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. Porter can't get that one to fall. Nets have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Brown outside. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Hunter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He dishes it to Young. That's tipped. Thomas feeling it out a bit.
Well, so disruptive. Otto Porter making that a difficult shot.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nets lead by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Bogdanovich. Foster is out there with Peyton, and it's Young, and it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, got the job done. He tallied 50 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see. if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number one is health. On the outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning.
So dangerous on the drive. Give Junior an angle, and he will give you a bucket.
Back to Collins. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Pulls up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
The Hawks trail by 18. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving passes to Perry. Count it.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Passes it to Collins. Here's Black, covered by Irving, looking to end the run. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Down low. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Here's Black. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
To the middle. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
Here's Black. 5 points in the game. Collins passes to Reddish. Here's Black, covered by Irving. Shoots from 14. A rebound by the Nets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Irving dishes to Junior. Back to Irving. There's the pass to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the
So, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. Back to the action after this word. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Kyrie Irving. Mitchell Robinson out there with Durant. Then it's Junior. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Irving. Junior's got 30.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young's shot is good.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Robinson passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Okongwu. Count that one. Okongwu's now got his first points of the game.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Young against Irving. A three, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Back to Irving. Over Young. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Young drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 17.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Irving. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Well, when you play with Junior's level of desire, you simply do not go down easy.
Black dishes to Collins. Kicks to Young. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Harden.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here's Young. Dishes it to Okongwu. And the shot goes in. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Junior. Good, he hits again.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points.
Oh!
My goodness.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
It's Durant on the wing. Harden kicks to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Offensive rebound. Here's Black, defended by Durant, goes back up. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And Junior throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
On its way from Young for two, and no good that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hey, offensively, okay, let's...
For the Nets, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Brown. Junior comes in for Harris. And it's Higgins in for Brown.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Young. Here's Okongwu. It's blocked.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Claxton to the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. So it's the Hawks now. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down low. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Junior. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gibson looking it over. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Yeah, look, hold my, control my breathing. I just, this evening, it's about 11:30. See the on the ceiling, need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20K or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m., they better get the time to left. The wifey says, I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage, I couldn't make it to the free.